नहमदुहु व नसल्ली व नसल्लिमु अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बाद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम इन्नल्लाह व मलाइकतहु युसल्लूना अलन नबी या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनु सल्लु अलैहि व सल्लिमु तस्लीमा वस्तईनु बिस्सब्र इन्नल्लाह मअस-साबिरीन या रब्बि सल्लि व सल्लिम दाइमन अबदन अला हबीबिका खैर खल्क़ि कुल्लिहिम. As usual, today is our weekly English sitting, brief of all week. So last week Hazrat has discussed the subject of fiqh and how one person can derivate the commandments from hadith. This is not an easy job. Hazrat has expressed that this was the job of very specific and devoted and the perfect knowledge, keeping knowledge, ilm, knowledge of all the things. They can derive the things from Bukhari and Tirmidhi Sharif, and Hazrat has quoted in his speech. So we have recalled the last journey to South Africa. May Allah bless the vast blessing to all our guests and elders and our hosts. In our last journey, when I reached, I have started the subject because this is the most challenging subject nowadays, especially on the social media, that they are quoting the hadith and giving the impression that this is the action of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and through the commandments and derivation of the fuqaha on the wall. So I have started this on my first speech, the difference between hadith and sunnah. So Mufti Afzal Ilyas Rahmatullah Alayhi was the present. He did lot of work in South Africa. May Allah protect his all races and the kids, Umar Ismail and daughters. So after finishing my lecture, he told me that Hazrat, carry on this subject. So throughout our last journey, this was our main topic. In mosque, I think it was after Asr, my bayan, and then we went to the next mosque over our lovely brother Abdul Samad Chauhan, mostly busy with our Tablighi Jamaat, but very sincere brother, having a regard for all the elders. So he was standing in the main gate. He said that yesterday I listened to a person, he was quoting that when Sahih Hadith is present, then throw the quotation of the fuqaha elders on the wall. I told him, okay, Abdul Samad, I am quoting you a Sahih Hadith. Let us start from the tomorrow with that. I have given him the happening of Hazrat Umama, the granddaughter of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He was about 1 year and few months. So in the initial days, Hazrat Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to pray Sunnat in his home, Sunnat Fajr, Namaz Fajr. and he used to come for Farz to mosque. So Umayma was awakening, and he caught the feet of Rasulullah that I will go with you, I will go with you. So Rasulullah took her in his hands and led the namaz, keeping her in his hands. And all 2 rakats he offered in this way. I told him that let us from tomorrow start acting upon it and bring with baby, one baby, on your shoulders. So hadith is the happenings that such a happening happened, and the Sahaba has compiled all the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in a very sincere and perfect way, that we were going and this happened and how many companions were there, and what happened in the road and so this is a hadith. The situation, quotation, and the speeches which happened during that time, and they compiled the Sahaba. So this is known as a hadith. I have quoted to him that in our Gulf countries, where mostly Arabic is the government language, official language. So when there is an accident, the police officer or security officer is coming to the situation. First question he's asking, Ma hadasa bainakum ya Sheikh? What happened with you people? And then he take the statements of the drivers, and he is sketching the actual situation and compiling this all, and then sending to the judge of the court. So this is hadith. All the happening, what happened in the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are being compiled and they are known as hadith. They are specialists and the knowledge, having complete knowledge, they have got on their laws and principles, usuli hadith. The fiqh is just to drive the last will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all this compilation, like the judges taking the final decision on the police report or the accident happened on that report. Similarly, the fuqahas are discussing, especially our Imam Abu Hanifa and his all followers, that after detailed discussion, then when happened, what happened, and who was there, either this was this specific things related with the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or related with that Sahabi Radiallahu anhu, or it is for the general commandment. After discussing these all things, they were driving the final decision. That is known as a sunnat. Yesterday our brothers from Layari, very specific zone of our Karachi, are the old the location of a Karachi. So he contested an election against Bilawar Nurul Haq Kohistani, very lovely brother, and I liked him. And this was the real survey which they are doing, that Talimul Ahkam, real knowledge, and Tahzibul Akhlaq, and the practical to bring this knowledge in a practical life, and to face the challenges, which is wal hikmah, the Islamic politics. So they were doing all that, and I liked too much. And he took about 50,000 votes, and Bilawal took, I think, 55,000. So very less gap between that. So these are they came, and then I have told them that may Allah reward to our Mufti Afzal Riyaz. He has compiled that in my prayer in English. And this was started due to our Ismail Badat, rahmatullah alayh. He came, he was having backache problem. And doctor told him that you are practicing Muslim. He said yes. Then after thinking a while, he said impossible that it happened with the practicing Muslim. Okay, he said, he was non-Muslim. Go to your some elders or spiritual leaders and show them your action of namaz. So your this posture is not okay. So then he came, rahmatullah alayh, and we have expressed in those days the 51 sunnat of namaz. So most of our sunnats we are missing. So one student was there, so I asked him that show me the ruku. So many things were not in practice. So may Allah reward us the actual sunnat, to follow the actual sunnat. The Quran and Hadith, they are the basic from where we have to derive these all things, commandments. And the Fuqaha was giving the final verdict that what is required from Allah and His Rasul in this section. This is known as a Sunnah. Wa akhiru da'wan alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.